Deacons for three. You betcha.
The pass to Miller outside three. Good.
Big block by Olsen.
Fire in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Back inside the Shield Center here, this is our Irie Insurance pregame show featuring the Fargo Shanley Deacons and the West Fargo Sheyenne Mustangs here in the EDC Girls Basketball State qualifying game. The West Fargo Sheyenne Mustangs, the number 2 seed, a win against the Wahpeton Huskies in the quarterfinals, 78-59. Then they fell yesterday, a season low, 41 points in a 55-41 loss against West Fargo Cheyenne. The Mustangs go up against Fargo Shanley. The Deacons, the number 5 seed, a 2-point loss against West Fargo in the quarterfinals, and then Fargo Shanley came back with a 44-39 meat grinder of a game against Fargo North yesterday inside the Shield Center. Pacing the way for Fargo Shanley in that contest, Mezekua Kim with 12 points and 6 rebounds. Leading the floor for West Fargo Cheyenne in their loss against Red River last night, Maya Metcalf with 9 points and 7 rebounds. The Mustangs at 19-4 on the season, Shanley at 12-10 earlier this year between the Stangs and the Deacons. On December the 30th, Shanley won 55-52 at Cheyenne. The Mustangs would rattle off 16 straight wins until last night against Red River. The Mustangs won on January 18th at Shanley by 2. So the first 2 games decided by a combined 5 points between the Deacons and the Mustangs. I'm Chase Miller, Joey Hughes running the camera. We're going to take a quick timeout. We come back after this. We'll get ready for the starting lineups, opening tip, and your out-of-town scoreboard, as well as games are rolling across the state of North Dakota. It's an EDC Girls Basketball Qualifier. The winner of this one will play the number 3 seed in the East and play at 7 o'clock on Thursday night. We know Wahpeton will be the 4. That's just to determine, will Davies be the 1 or will Red River be the 1 coming up later tonight. Opening tip just around the corner. This is our Irie Insurance pregame show.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
It's a family-oriented community.
It's a great community to raise kids in a family.
They're a safe place to raise a family, and can go four-wheeling on the trails or kayaking down the river.
Just more than knowing the family that's here, it's getting to know new neighbors.
We wanted to be somewhere that was community-oriented, and this felt just perfect.
From too wet to too dry, we know Mother Nature has the final say on the crop. Count on Irie Insurance to help manage that risk. Irie Insurance has a proven track record with over 30 years of experience as a crop insurance leader. Protect your legacy with the right tools to do the job. Learn more at IrieInsurance.com or by calling your local agent in Devils Lake, Hillsboro, Hope, Mackville, Towner, and West Fargo.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
As we come back here on our Irie Insurance pregame show, for all of your insurance requests, visit Irie Insurance online at IrieINS.com. That's IrieINS.com. For the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs, they have 2 state tournament appearances in program history in 2018 and 2019. Their best place at state was in 2019 with Maggie Manson and that senior class were seniors. So West Fargo Cheyenne trying to get back to state for the 3rd time in program history. On the opposite side for Fargo Shanley, they've been there 33 times in their school's history. They've made it every year since 2010. outside of 2018. So 3 consecutive seasons for Fargo Sheyenne to make the state tournaments. The number 5 seed Deacons against the number 2 seed of West Fargo Sheyenne here, and the Mustangs. Again, the winner advances to the state tournament coming up on Thursday. Still to come on our Irie Insurance pregame show, we'll take a look at the starting lineup. So first, let's go over some player profiles here. For the Shanley Deacons, they kind of go as Emily Strema goes. Strema, a 6'4" senior forward, a Minot State commit. So far in 2 games here of this tournament, the 6'4" senior forward has 20 points and 11 rebounds here for Fargo Shanley. Also coming on as of late has been Maggie Shorma, especially from the outside. Shorma has 52 points in the last 4 games and has made 9 threes. So if Shorma can get things going, then you work on the inside with Mezekua Kim and Emily Strema, that 1-2 combination. And then Bryn McNeely had 8 big points off the bench and 2 made threes in the second half for the Deacons against Fargo North. That could be the ticket to get back to the Bismarck Event Center. On the opposite side for the West Fargo Sheyenne Mustangs, Amaya Metcalf, a 6'2" junior forward, draws a lot of attention. 24 points, 18 rebounds here in these 2 games of the EDC tournament. The sniper is Olivia Manson. 64 threes on the season, and she's got 8 of them in this tournament alone here for Manson. And then all of a sudden, if you can get Carson Sanders going as a junior forward, even if it's just with rebounds. The one thing that Red River did, though, is they disrupted Cheyenne, particularly in the second half last night in that game where the Rough Riders won 55-41, holding West Fargo Sheyenne to a season-low 41 points. Winner advances to a state tournament. Loser has their season come to a close. That does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. Visit Irie Insurance online at IrieINS.com. We're back after this with the starting lineups and the opening tip inside the Shield Center. It's EDC Girls Basketball State Qualifier here on your live event.
St. John Paul II Catholic Schools is a community inspiring excellence through faith, learning, and service. They have provided a faith-based learning environment for over 100 years in the Fargo-Moorhead area. At JP2 Catholic Schools, they form community leaders as they begin their journey of excellence, beginning with 3-year-old little deacons all the way through 12th grade deacons. The tradition of excellence continues at JP2 Catholic Schools. It is the Deacon Way. Good luck to all athletes from JP2 Catholic Schools.
Making a difference and impacting lives comes together when you study to become a nurse at Lake Region State College. Our nursing program is available in Mayville, Grand Forks, and Devils Lake. Find out more today. Lake Region State College. We change lives.
Save the dates for the Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 22nd through 25th. New this year, music from Post-Traumatic Funk Syndrome, the Freddie Justice Hypnotist, the Traveling Escape Room, Nick the Magician for Youth Day, Senior Day, Free Family Friday, the Red Letter Band, the Woodpicks, racing, and so much more. NormanCountyFair.com. The Norman County Fair, Ada, Minnesota, June 22nd through 25th. It is where summer begins and the fun never ends.
Everybody's gonna be there. Red River Valley Speedway, what a great place to let your heart race. Excitement second to none. Every Friday night you're gonna feel alright. Your destination for family fun.
Friday night racing returns this spring. Log on to RedRiverValleySpeedway.com for more information.
Red River Valley Speedway, the fastest high bank dirt track in the upper Midwest.
As we get ready here for the starting lineups, and that does it again for your Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll start with the West Fargo Sheyenne Mustangs here, head coached by Kenyon Wingenbach. 19 wins and 4 losses on the season. Peyton Breidenbach, a 5'8" junior guard. Maya Metcalf, a 6'2" junior forward as well. Carson Sanders, a 6-foot junior. You have Brooke Johnson, the 5'9" junior forward, and also Olivia Manson, the 5'5" senior guard. So Breidenbach, Metcalf, Sanders, Johnson, and Manson. West Fargo Sheyenne, 19 wins, 4 losses on this season under the guidance of first-year head coach Kenyon Wingenbach. The Mustangs 0-4 on the year when scoring 52 or less. So if you're a Cheyenne fan, you're looking for 52 or more points here in this contest. The Mustangs out in their blue uniforms with orange numerals. As we turn our attention now to the Fargo Shanley Deacons here. The Deacons under the guidance of head coach Steve Jacobson. 12 wins, 10 losses on the year for Steve Jacobson's club for Fargo Shanley. They're going to roll like this. Jenna Mayvold, a 5'10 sophomore guard. Mayvold at 5'10. Meziku Hakim, a 6' sophomore forward. Hakim at 6 foot even. Hannah Hodel, a 5'8 senior guard. You have Maggie Shorma, the 6'1 sophomore forward, and Emily Shrema, the 6'4 senior forward here for Fargo Shanley. So Mayvold, Hakim, Hodel, Shorma, and Shrema, the Fargo Shanley Deacons on the season, 9-1 when scoring 60 or more points. So as we mentioned a moment ago for West Fargo Cheyenne, 0-4 when scoring 52 or less. Shanley nearly unbeaten, 9 of their 12 wins when they score 60 or more points here on the season. Fargo Shanley on their white uniforms with those red numerals here for the Fargo Shanley Deacons. That does it again for the starting lineups, and we get ready now for the opening tip here inside the Shield Center. 2 18-minute halves, a 30-second shot clock on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. As we'll get ready for this contest to tip off, and we are nearly on schedule. Should knock on wood. This was scheduled to get underway at 4:15, just a handful of minutes behind. Still to come, we'll get to our EDC Girls Basketball Championship featuring Fargo Davies and Grand Forks Red River. Davies, they have won the last 2 state the EDC tournament championships. On the opposite side for Red River, this is their first game back in the EDC tournament since 2020. Tyler Ukestead, part of our 3-man officiating crew, will be in the center circle here to tip this one off on this Saturday afternoon. Opening tip is up, and it's won by the Fargo Shanley Deacons. As Fargo Cheyenne saw a lot of man defense last night against Red River. That's more than likely what we're going to see here this evening, early afternoon in this one, and we have a jump ball, and right away it's going to favor West Fargo Cheyenne. Mustangs will handle it here as they bring it in the front court now as it goes to Manson. Fargo Shanley, we've seen a little bit of everything. Zone, man, seen half-court traps. We'll see what they throw in the kitchen sink out to Cheyenne here today. This one to the right-hand side, around the horn here on the baseline. Ball gets right back for the Mustangs. Left of the key, 3 by Breidenbach. That one's off the mark, and a rebound by Maggie Shorma, her first. Fargo Shanley with Hannah Hodel here, pops the pass to Shrema. Shrema's shot, and she's going to get blocked. Good defense by Sanders. Up the other end of the floor now for West Fargo Cheyenne. In the front court is Peyton Breidenbach. Breidenbach between the circles, left-hand side as she gets the ball back. Sanders asking for it on the interior. Nothing is there. Sanders now gets it, backing down. Meziku Hakim throws one up and off the window, and Emily Shrema gets her second rebound. For Fargo Shanley now, that'll be with Hannah Hodel in the front court here. As Hodel crossing over right to left, looks for a pass, has it with Shrema. Shrema looking on the interior to Hodel, skips it right-hand side. Here's Mayvold, 3, got it to go! Jenna Mayvold with the triple, and the Mustangs find themselves trailing by 3, but the ball now in the front court. Left-hand side zone defense. Ball gets skipped to Manson. Back up top here for the Stags. Ball gets reversed around the horn out to Metcalf. Top of the key. Little shovel pass to Manson. Back to Metcalf. High arching triple. That one is off the mark, and Manson comes down with it. Not sure how Manson was able to come away with that one. She'll shoot the 3. Shot is off. A rebound, and Meziku Hakim will get tied up with Sanders on the interior. And possession this time will favor Fargo Shanley. A quick turnaround for West Fargo Cheyenne and Coach Wingenbach and their club. They played the late game last night at 7:15, so by the time they got out of here, 9:15 to get ready for a 4:15 game. Shanley had the first game yesterday at 2, so they've had 24 hours of rest, ready to go. They had to wait a long time to figure out who they were going to play in Cheyenne here this evening. This one goes to Hakim, top of the key, around the horn, left-hand side, interior to Shrema. Shrema spins on the baseline, off the window for 2. 5 straight points here for Fargo Shanley as they lead it on their United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. In the front court is Manson. Back to the left-hand side is Breidenbach. Right wing to the baseline here. Sanders just inside the 3-point line, and the Mustangs are on the board. And we got a timeout on the floor. We'll break with them. 15:37 left to play here in the first half. It's Shanley up by 3.
Let the team at Taxman help prepare your taxes and answer any of your tax-related questions. From financial planning, payroll services, and retirement planning, Taxman focuses on your unique tax, accounting, and consulting needs. For expert, affordable service from accountants that care about you with a combined 200 years of experience, choose Taxman. Open year-round with offices in Fargo and Moorhead. For more information, go online to fmtaxman.com.
Quick timeout for head coach Kenyon Wingenbach and the West Fargo Sheyenne Mustangs here. It's a EDC girls basketball state qualifying game between the Deacons and the Mustangs. They split during the regular season. West Fargo Sheyenne trying to get back to state for the third time in program history, the first since 2019. Deacons just looking to do what Fargo Shanley girls basketball has done here in the last decade plus as Shrema goes to the free throw line. A little body contact there. Shrema, 52% free throw shooter, goes to the stripe. This will be on Sanders, her first, and the team's first. Deacons, 9 state championships in program history, most recent in 2016. Shrema free throw attempt in and out. Part of that 76-game winning streak, going 27-0. You had Lauren Rotunda, Sarah Jacobson, some of the players on that team for Fargo Shanley. Free throw by Shrema gets the shooter's roll. Fargo Shanley up by 4. They came out with the first 5 points before Sanders got a field goal. Manson right pocket off the mark, no good, and rebound by Mezekua Kim. Mezekua Kim is nearly a walking double-double at particular times. She likes to grab the basketball right there underneath the hoop, and that's where Fargo Shanley will try to give the ball to her, but a turnover here on the Deacons, their second. For West Fargo Cheyenne, it can be anybody. I mean, Metcalf and Madsen without question are 1 and 2. Breidenbach can be a scorer as well. But one thing after last night, after having your worst offensive output, how can you flush that through your system and get ready for a game against a very tough Fargo Shanley opponent? Barr goes to the baseline here. Sanders open is Manson. This would help. Three-pointer swirls out, and a rebound by Emily Shrema, her second. Fargo Shanley will bring this ball in the front court here with Hannah Hodel. Had a chance to speak with Hannah yesterday after their win over Fargo North. Said that they would enjoy it and then get ready to see who their opponent was. Ball gets reversed around the horn. Hannah Hodel had that steal in the and one to put the game away in the final seconds against the Spartans, and Hodel goes right to the 10 for the 2 points. 3 different players in the scoring column right now for Fargo Shanley. It's their largest lead of the first half at 6. In the front court now is Cheyenne zone defense. Ball goes right-hand side. Ball gets reversed to Manson to the baseline here. Three-pointer on the way by Metcalf. Left pocket 3. Tickles the twine. Maya Metcalf with her 34th three-pointer of the season. Her first of this EDC tournament, and Cheyenne is back within 3. Hodel in the front court here. Leaves it now to Shrema. Shrema will handle the basketball. Backdoor on the cut to Hodel. Right-handed layup, no. Put back by Hodel. Yes, sir. Hannah Hodel, 4 points and a rebound for Fargo Shanley, and the Deacons have the answer. Back up by 5. Ball up top, Metcalf top of the key. She'll shoot another one off the front iron. Manson, though, gets the rebound. Manson hasn't scored, but she's able to get a couple of boards here so far for the Mustangs. This one up top, that's to Dick. Brenna Dick will handle the rock there to the left-hand side. She gets the ball right back, rips it through on Mayvold. Now the baseline. This one goes to the right pocket with Metcalf. Ball gets skipped to Manson. Now to the left wing. Manson shoots it over at Kim. That one is off the mark, doesn't draw iron, and it will go to Fargo Shanley. Substitution in the contest, Caitlin Haas, a 5'7" junior. Also Peyton Breidenbach back in. Haas and Breidenbach, both junior guards. Fargo Shanley will answer with Bryn McNeely, a 5'9" sophomore guard. 8 points in their win over Fargo North, and 2 big-time threes when they needed it most for the Deacons, when North just kind of felt like they were going to pull away in that one. McNeely came off the bench and provided some offensive spark. As we're going to have a foul here, the question is on who? It will be on West Fargo Cheyenne here, as Shrema was trying to post up on the inside, but Metcalf cut her off, so Metcalf will get called for the foul. Her first and the team's second, as Shrema will handle this one on the near sideline for the inbounds. As she does, McNeely to the top here for Fargo Shanley. McNeely takes a ball screen, right wing free throw line extended, looking on the inside. Nothing's there. Back up top around the horn to Shrema. as they're trying to post up a Kim on the right block. There's good help. McNeely leaves it back up top. With it is Mavold, rises from the free throw line and gets the shooter's roll. Mavold now with 5 to lead the floor here for Fargo Shanley. Deacons at their largest lead right now at 7. Mustangs just trying to get on the inside, but they haven't been able to crack that paint area yet. Got a bevy of threes in this game, but they're looking to get into the interior. This would help Dick Runner, and she gets fouled. Brenna will go to the free throw line, a 72% free throw shooter on the season. This will be the first foul on Fargo Shanley. And that'll be on Mavold, her first, and the team's first. At the line is Brenna Dick, a 5'9" sophomore guard, 13 points, 12 rebounds in this tournament throughout 2 games. Free throw attempt number 1 is good. Earlier today, out west in the WDA, Bismarck High with a 6-point win over Jamestown, and Legacy a 16-point win over Mandan. So Legacy will be the West number 4 representative, and Bismarck High will be the 3. Still to come, Century and Minot in the girls' championship. Free throw attempt number 2 is good by Dick as well. The winner of this contest will play the loser of Century Minot coming up on Thursday in Bismarck. That'll be at 7 o'clock. Mezakua Kim, right-hand side. Now rising, Shorma 3, long and a board, and Maya Metcalf. Cheyenne working with it, under 12 minutes to go here in our opening half. EDC girls basketball inside the Shield Center. Joey Hughes running the camera. Chase Miller with you here in Fargo. Maya Metcalf, that one gets tapped out of bounds, and it will stay with West Fargo Cheyenne. Hannah Hodel will check into the contest now for the Deacons. Take a look at some of the first half numbers in a moment between West Fargo Cheyenne and Fargo Shanley. Shrema gets a partially blocked shot. Hannah Hodel will come down with it now, and Hodel in transition leaves the pass left wing to Mavold inside of Kim for the right-handed layup for 2. They transition for the Deacons, and Hakim with her first 2 points. And Fargo Shanley doubling up West Fargo Cheyenne. This one high post touch for the Mustangs. Right-hand side with it now is Haas. Back up top between the rings to Breidenbach. Left-hand side. West Fargo Cheyenne will drive hard on the interior, and we have a foul here with a hand check on Fargo Shanley. This will be on Mezakua Kim, her first and the team's second. Deacons so far in this game shooting 6 of 9 from the floor. West Fargo Cheyenne is 2 of 12. The Mustangs just 1 of 8 from beyond the arc early in this contest. The one made free is by Maya Metcalf. This one, shot on the way, off the mark by Manson. Rebound underneath by Hodel, and a reaching foul on West Fargo Cheyenne. Foul will come here. This will be on Lauren Fagerlin. Her first, team's third, and a good rebound on the interior by Hannah Hodel. The Mustangs second in the conference this season in scoring, 71 points per contest. 5th in defense, allowing 58 points per game. Opposite side for Fargo Shanley, 7th best in scoring at 59, 4th best in defense, just giving up 54 points. Mezakua Kim up top, left wing, free throw line extended, dribble handoff now to Hodel. Back up top here to Shorma. Maggie Shorma is going to drive hard on the inside, right-handed layup. No, McNeely tries to grab the ball, can't, off her noggin, and Sanders will come up with it. Now Cheyenne, this one, Metcalf, left pocket 3 on the way. Almost got the backboard to go in. Sanders splits a pair of Deacons, but gets fouled. Carson will go to the free throw line, a 75% free throw shooter. The Deacon faithful didn't like that call, I'll tell you that much. Foul will come on Hannah Hodel. Her first and the team's third, going to the free throw line here for the Stangs. Carson Sanders. 17 points, 20 rebounds coming into tonight in this tournament for Sanders. Makes free throw attempt number 1. Cheyenne down by 2 possessions now. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way is good. So Sanders goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Coming up next, we'll get to our EDC Girls Basketball Championship at 6. Davies in Red River. And then we'll cap things off with Cheyenne and Davies in the boys title game. That'll get underway at around 7:45. Shrema, top of the key, will handle it right-hand side. Hodel. Hodel at the right wing there, looks for a ball screen, doesn't take it, looks on the interior to Hakim. Back up top, Shrema, right wing 3, off the front iron, and a better box out by Maya Metcalf on the long rebound. On the near sideline now is Breidenbach. Breidenbach reversed it around the horn here. Sanders, they're trying to go inside to Metcalf here. Breidenbach drives and now kicks it back up top here to Fagerlin. Ball gets reversed around the horn. Manson, Sanders there, back to the right-hand side. Shot clocked at 10. High post touch, Metcalf open is Manson, left wing 3. Off the heel of the rim. Ball gets tipped out and 2, Fargo Shanley. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for providing coverage. JP2 Catholic Schools would also like to thank the Fargo South Booster Club, Thunder Seed, and alongside Sanford Health, just a bevy of sponsors that allows us to be here on your live event for bringing you the EDC basketball tournament from Tuesday, even last week, Saturday, with play-in rounds, quarters, to what we've done the last 3 days here in the Shields Center. Spinorama there by Shrema is going to be off the mark. The rebound bums to Manson, her third. Manson brings it into the front court now, pops a pass left-hand side, Fagerlund. Breidenbach back to Fagerlund, inside Metcalf over Shrema, and Mezekua Kim will get called for the foul. That's large because Kim will pick up her second, team's fourth, and going to the line will be Metcalf, a 73% free throw shooter on the season for West Fargo Cheyenne. Free throw attempt number 1 here by Metcalf on the way. It's the first one to go. Substitution into the game, Brooke Johnson, also Brenna Dick back in here for West Fargo Cheyenne. Sealy Stockmo, a 5, make that a 6-foot sophomore into the contest here for Fargo Shanley. Free throw attempt number 2. Metcalf goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line now with a team-high 5 points to lead the floor for the Mustangs, who are trailing it by 4 points. It's win. You get to dance to Bismarck. You lose, your season comes to a close. It's that time of the year in March. Up and overpass inside Shrema. Shrema lost it for a moment. Ball on the end line, stolen away. And here comes Breidenbach, and the Mustangs want to gallop. That goes to the baseline. 3 on the way by Dick is short, and the ball will be a foul here by Sanders. Carson will get called for the foul, her second, team's 4. So you have 2 forwards right now with 2 fouls, 1 for Fargo Shanley and a Kim, and 1 right now in Sanders for the Mustangs, as Cheyenne will make a substitution. Elena Holder will check in. This season, Cheyenne defensively 3rd best in the conference, allowing teams just 34% shooting from the floor. For Fargo Shanley, they're 2nd best. Same thing, just under 34% shooting from the floor, giving to their team. Shrema to Stockmo. Stockmo now to Hodel. Hodel at the right wing, shot clock getting close to 10 seconds. Hodel looks to drive, bounce pass right-hand side. Mavold up and over to Stockmo, and a foul here on the Mustangs. This might be on Holder trying to get in front, and if it is, actually, it's going to be on Metcalf. So Metcalf will pick up her second, and all of a sudden now Cheyenne has 2 of their forwards with 2 personal fouls. This one goes on the inside, Stockmo. And we might go back and see if it is going to be on Metcalf or not. Might be on Holder, but Holder regardless picks up the 2 points, and the Mustangs are back within 1. Cheyenne trailed it 14-7 with 11:06 left to play in the half. They've scored 6 straight points, and they've held Fargo Shanley scoreless during that 3-minute stretch right now. They get the steal. They want the lead. Better defense on the inside here as the ball gets tapped out of bounds. Ball be on the end line here. To the left of the side, as this will be inbounded with Peyton Breidenbach. Breidenbach getting ready to inbound it as she does left-hand side. Metcalf at the baseline here. Taking a couple hard dribbles. Brenna Dick, top of the key. Dick driving kick to Metcalf. Open 3 for the lead is long, and a board comes down to Maggie Shorma. Hodel up the floor to a streaking Mavold. Mavold with the 2 points. Jenna Mavold now with 7 for Fargo Shanley. Deacons up by 3 here. Ball goes left-hand side out of Brooke Johnson, interior to Metcalf. Works around to Dick. Dick with a runner. That one is short, and Stockmo will save it before it goes out of bounds on the touch to Hannah Hodel. On your United Savings Credit Union scoreboard, Shanley with the rock up by 3. For more information, go to unitedsavingcu.org with 2 locations here in Fargo. Turnover on Fargo Shanley. This one works with it the other way. Peyton Breidenbach driving, hanging, shooting, and scoring. Peyton Breidenbach finishes with the left hand, and the Mustangs are back within 1. Shanley in the front court right now with Hannah Hodel with the basketball. Hodel right wing, looking on the interior, trying to get the up and over pass to Stockmo. Good defense. The ball gets deflected, and look out, coming right into us Maya Metcalf's going to be all right, and then we're going to get a foul here on West Fargo Cheyenne. So Metcalf saves it. Brenna Dick will get called for the foul after he tripped up Emily Schrema. Dick will pick up her first and the team's 6th. As Fargo Shanley will have inbounding the basketball, Emily Schrema right in front of us here. As she does, she'll leave a pass between the circles. This will be to Bryn McNeely. Left of the key now goes to Schrema. Schrema with the basketball to Stockmo. Stockmo at the top of the key, reverse it, right-hand side, McNeely. Well, Metcalf is right there. Metcalf just put her right mid out and said, thank you, I'll have another. Madsen drives, kicks, right baseline here for the Mustangs. Going hard down the paint, layup off the backboard, no good. After the shot there by Johnson, and Schrema tips it out to Stockmo. Fargo Shanley with just 2 points here in the last 5 minutes and change as the Mustangs are down by 1. This one up and over, pass on the interior. Shot is up and shot is good. Maggie Schormer with the 2 points there for Fargo Shanley, becomes the 5th different Deacon in the scoring column. Mustangs work with it the other end of the floor, and Bryn McNeely able to get her hand on the basketball there and cause a turnover on West Fargo Cheyenne. Mustangs with 4 make that 6 fouls. Fargo Shanley right now with 4 team fouls. 3-pointer on the way. That one's going to be long by Mayville. The rebound by Manson tipped out and right to Maya Metcalf. Mustang faithful want a little foul there on Fargo Shanley. Nothing was granted. Brenna Dick will go to the rim and she'll get fouled, and Brenna goes back to the free throw line. This will be on Schrema, her first and the team's 5th here, as Dick goes to the line to shoot the pair. For West Fargo Cheyenne, 6 free throw attempts so far here today. These will be 7 and 8 opportunities, and Brenna Dick makes free throw attempt number 1 as the Mustangs are 7 of 7 from the line. Sanders will check in, and coming out will be Maya Metcalf. Free throw attempt number 2 here by West Fargo Cheyenne. And just like that, the Mustangs now 8 of 8 from the free throw line as a team. Shanley plus 7 on the rebounds, 15 to 8. Deacon shooting 53% from the floor. Cheyenne just at 19%, but the Mustangs have turned over Fargo Shanley 7 times compared to the Mustangs 1. High post touch to Stockmo. Stockmo on the give and go action. Right-handed layup is off the mark by Shorma. Good action. Brooke Johnson clears the window. Cheyenne wants to take the lead. The Mustangs have never led so far in this contest. Interior Sanders. Sanders driving kick. Manson from the left pocket 3. Got it to go! Olivia Manson with her 65th made 3-pointer of the season. And just like that, the Mustangs take their first lead. What a shot there by West Fargo Cheyenne as they're currently on a nice little run. A 13-4 run here by the Mustangs. Shormer goes hard down the paint, shot over Sanders, off the mark. Carson might have got a nail on that one. Here comes the Mustangs the other end of the floor going hard, and there's going to be a foul here as Brenna Dick will get up in the air. The Deacon bench wanted a jump ball. Instead, it's going to be 2 more free throws upcoming for West Fargo Cheyenne. Mayville will pick up her 2nd and the team's 6th. So for Fargo Shanley, they have Mayville with 2, Hakim has 2, Hodel with 1, and Schrema with 1. Free throw attempt number 1 is good by Brenna. Substitution as Aubrey Dew will check in, also coming into the contest here for Fargo Shanley. Hannah Hodel is back on the floor. Free throw attempt on the way for West Fargo Cheyenne. And Brenna makes another one. 6 for 6 from the line for the 5'9" sophomore guard. Cheyenne has owned this game from the free throw line. Wahpeton did that in our previous state qualifier and able to get them the 5-point victory over West Fargo. Aubrey Dew, Shorma, this one from University Drive is long. Rebound, that's going to be to Saunders. Up the other end of the floor now to Brenna Dick. Dick in transition. This is where she's made her living in the game, and count it! Brenna Dick, how do you do? She's got 8. A chance to make it 9 at the line. Stockmo will pick up the foul, her first, team 7th, and right now the Mustangs are just finding themselves in rhythm. Not the greatest start for Cheyenne, trailing at 14-7 in the opening 7 minutes, but since then it's been all West Fargo Cheyenne. If you take this and chunk it up into just different pieces, the first third was won by the Deacons. Now the next third has been won by West Fargo Cheyenne. Hannah Hodel looking on the interior. Ball gets skipped to McNeely. McNeely looking for the cross court. Instead, finds Hannah Hodel. Hodel at the top of the key. Shrema asking for it on the inside. Hodel takes the ball screen now under 10 seconds on the shot clock. McNeely, this one to the left hand by Three-pointer is long. Rebound, Stockmall puts one up. That one is going to be off the mark. It's still loose on the interior, and Sanders will come down with it. It's a 5-on-4 for the Mustangs if they want to hurry. Madsen, left wing three. That one's going to be long. Rebound, Sanders, right-handed layup, no, and Hannah Hodel will get it, and a foul here on Manson. Manson will pick up her first for West Fargo Cheyenne. That'll be the team's 7th, and we will have a bonus opportunity here for Hannah Hodel. Hodel, a 60% free throw shooter on the season, is checking out. The game will be Brooke Johnson. Peyton Breidenbach returns here for West Fargo Cheyenne. 3:41 left to play on the United Savings Credit Union scoreboard in the first half. Fargo Shanley with all 5 of their timeouts. Cheyenne has 4 remaining here. Free throw attempt by Hodel is going to be off the mark. Hodel follows her shot, put back no. Hodel gets another opportunity, and a jump ball. This will go to the Mustangs. If you just take a look at this contest, West Fargo Cheyenne has done a really good job in transition, and they've done a better job from the free throw line right now. That's been the story of this game. They're holding Fargo Shanley from the floor to 40% shooting, 8 of 20, but 7 turnovers. West Fargo Cheyenne is just 6 of 25 from the floor, but they're 11 of 11 from the free throw line right now for the Mustangs. Oh, full court token pressure here by Fargo Shanley, a 2-2-1 full court press. Metcalf backdoor on the cut to Dick for 2. Brenna Dick right now in double digits to lead the floor with 11. Hannah Hodel with a head tap here, the largest lead by the Mustangs. Hodel, right-handed layup, bounce pass across the paint to Akim. Kick out left-hand side, Shorma rises, shoots, shot is off the mark, and a board to West Fargo Cheyenne. Harson gets the rebound here. The Mustangs want to run. Good job by Hakim getting the steal on that particular transition play and hustling after it. Hannah Hodel now in the front court for Fargo Shanley. The Mustangs want to get a stop and score to get that double-digit lead for the first time tonight. Hodel will handle it. Up top now to Shrema. Shrema goes hard down the paint. Her shot partially blocked by Metcalf. Rebound Hakim. Put back no. Off the window. It's still loose. And coming down with it will be Brenna Dick. Dick working with it in the front court now for Cheyenne. Driving kick action. Breidenbach rises for 3. That's off the back tab and a rebound to Mezuku Akim. This one has had a flurry of back and forth action. We've seen the run by Shanley to start, the run that's been answered and some by West Fargo Cheyenne, and now about 2 minutes of scoreless basketball. Shorma, right wing, free throw line extended, man defense. Shrema at the free throw line. Shrema thought about a 13-footer. Now to Hodel. Hodel with the shot fake. Shot clock down to 7. Hodel drive, kick, hang, shoot, and she's got it to go. Hodel now with 6, and the Deacons are back within 7. Breidenbach, right-hand side, Manson. Manson back to Breidenbach, top of the key from the college range. Yes, sir! Peyton Breidenbach with her 16th made 3 of the season, her 2nd of the tournament, and the Mustangs are up by double figures. 30-20 here with just over 90 seconds left in half number 1. Hannah Hodel, right-hand side to Makey. Shorma wants the answer, 3 on the way, off the iron, and aboard Olivia Manson. Manson will work with it. Other side of Breidenbach, back to Maxon on the trail. She wants to feel it, and why not? Pop it for 3. Manson with her 2nd 3 of the contest, her 10th in the tournament, and a timeout on the floor. 80 seconds left to play in the first half. It's West Fargo Cheyenne up by 13.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most.
See Jared Hansen in Larimore, your agent with answers.
After back-to-back threes here by West Fargo Cheyenne, the Mustangs are up by 13 points, and this is one of those timeouts by Steve Jacobson. The old adage is when you're a coach, When do you want to stop a run, particularly before you get to the half where you know you're going to get a break anyway, but you don't want to let a lead slip away and get up to 15, 16, 17 points. Take the timeout, try to get a good set offensively here, and then try to close it out and try to get to single digits. On the opposite side, if you're Cheyenne, this has been about the best offensive rhythm we've seen by the Mustangs here in this nearly 3 halves of basketball inside the Shield Center. Hannah Hodel, left wing, inside pass to Shrema. Ball gets deflected and right to a Mustang. Mustangs want to come down the near sideline here. Here goes Breitenbach. No numbers as she'll slow it up right now. Breitenbach, high post touch. Metcalf, 16-footer, tickles the twine. Metcalf with 7. And just like that, Cheyenne can't miss. And even when they're shooting and makes, it's not even trying to iron. It's going right through the tin. Here comes Hodel. Hodel, right wing. Double team comes down to Strema on this swarming defense by the Mustangs. Strema, left-hand side with it now to Shorma. Shorma takes the ball screen there around the world as it goes to Hannah Hodel. 8 seconds on the shot clock. We've said this a lot lately here for Fargo Shanley. Shorma will take a couple of dribbles. Left-handed runner was halfway down. No, put back by Hakim. Yes, for 2. Hakim with 4 points and 3 rebounds. Now with 13 seconds left in the half, Breitenbach left-hand side on the pass to Fagerlin. Asking for it, 7 seconds. Breitenbach takes the ball screen, finds Metcalf, top of the key. 3 on the way is short. And the clock will stop with .2 left here in the first half. At the half, it'll be West Fargo Cheyenne 35, Fargo Shanley 22. As we go to our halftime show, as Shrema rolls it up the floor. Hodel tries to get a shot off, and that's how we'll end this first half of play. Brenna Dick with 11 points for West Fargo Cheyenne. Fargo Shanley led by the 7 of Jetta Mayvold. Winner goes to state as the East Region number 3 seed on Thursday. The loser will have their season come to a close. At the half on your United Savings Credit Union scoreboard, the Mustangs up by double digits.
Powerful and playful, delicate and precise, bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Sanford Health, here for all, here for good.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Inside the Shields Center, Chase Miller with you. Joey Hughes running the camera here at the half in EDC girls basketball. It is West Fargo Cheyenne up by 13 points right now. Taking a look at some of the first half numbers in this one. West Fargo Cheyenne shooting 32% from the floor at 10 of 31. 4 of 19 from beyond the arc, 11 of 11 from the free throw line. For Fargo Shanley, they're shooting 36% from the floor, 1 of 8 from beyond the arc, and 1 of 3 from the free throw line. You have 9 turnovers for the Deacons, 2 for Cheyenne, and also rebounds +6 for Fargo Shanley right now. Individual numbers, Brenna Dick leading the way with 11 points, a rebound. She's 7 of 7 from the line. Maya Metcalf with 7 points. Olivia Manson 6 points with 2 main threes. Peyton Breitenbach with 5, Sanders with 4, and Elena Holder with 2 points. Leading the way as well on the rebounds is Sanders, 4 points and 7 boards for Cheyenne. Fargo Shanley led by the 7 of Jetta Mayvold, 7 points, 1 assist, 6 points by Hannah Hodel and 6 boards, 4 points by Meziku Akim, Emily Shrema with 3 points, 2 rebounds, and Maggie Shorma with 2 points and 2 boards. Fargo Shanley led by Mayvold right now with 7 points and 1 assist. Earlier today in the EDC girls basketball tournament, Wahpeton won over West Fargo 74-69. Scott Woods had 19 points in the win for the Wahpeton Huskies. Mariley Simon finished with a season-high 34 points in a losing effort for the Packers. Earlier today in boys state qualifiers, North 3 points better than Shanley, 65-62. Carter Zeller with 20 points, 11 rebounds, and Gabe Sagvold had 21 points in the win for Fargo North. And West Fargo advanced with a 79-54 win over Grand Forks Central. Nick Carlson with 23 points and 13 rebounds in the win for West Fargo. So on the boys side, West Fargo the 3, North is the 4. Championship game coming up with Davies and Cheyenne at 7:45 tonight. On the girls side, Wahpeton is the 4. The winner of this game will be the 3, with the next game determine the top 2 with Davies and Red River. That is scheduled to get underway at 6 o'clock. We'll take a quick timeout. We come back after this. Get you ready for the second half and a look out west. That's all still to come on our halftime show on your live event.
The City of Hillsborough welcomes you with opportunities to build, grow, live, and work in the Hillsborough community. With the City of Hillsborough Renaissance Zone, new businesses and entrepreneurs can use to start a business. The time for you to consider Hillsborough is now. Come see us, make the drive, and visit the City of Hillsborough. Contact city offices or visit www.hillsborough-nd.com. Small town, big opportunity. Experience Hillsborough.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
See your future come together at Lake Region State College. Train for in-demand careers, part-time, full-time, or online. At Lake Region State College, we change lives.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most.
See Jared Hansen in Larimore, your agent with answers.
Inside the Shield Center here, as we have a handful of minutes before we get to our second half action. Earlier today out west in the girls portion of the state qualifiers, you had Bismarck High over Jamestown by 6 points, 59-53, and Bismarck Legacy defeated Mandan 61-45. So Legacy will be the 4 seed from the west, while Bismarck High will be the 3 seed from the west. The WDA championship gets underway at 6 o'clock tonight. Out on the boys' side, 17 seconds left to play in the first half. It's number 7 Mandan 36, number 5 Dickinson 55 in a state qualifying game. Bismarck Century won on a buzzer beater over Bismarck St. Mary's earlier today, 58-55. So Bismarck Century, because they lost to Mandan earlier in the tournament, if Mandan ends up winning against Dickinson, Century would be the 4 seed out west in a state qualifier. So that'll be something to keep our eyes and ears tuned into on the Bismarck Civic Center later tonight. Championship out in the WDA on the boys' side features Minot High and Bismarck High. At the half here, West Fargo Cheyenne leads it by 13 points. The Stangs led by Brenna Dick with 11 points. Cheyenne 11 of 11 From the free throw line, well, for the Fargo Shanley Deacons, they were led by the 7 points of Jenna Mavold and the 6 points and 6 rebounds by Hannah Hodel. In the first half, Fargo Shanley just 1 of 3 from the free throw line. We come back after this. We'll get you ready for second half action. And a reminder, coming up, we'll get to the EDC Girls Basketball Championship game with Fargo Davies and Grand Forks River. At the conclusion of that one, we will get to the Senior Athlete Coach of the Year and the All-Conference team as well. And then the boys game. We'll wrap things up here from the Shield Center for 6 games. It's EDC Basketball on your live event.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Sanford Health. Here for all. Here for good.
Welcome to Ada, Minnesota. There's much to offer for new residents and much to do once you're here. Medical facility, living community, and assistant living. A beautiful school campus providing quality education. The Deco Center with a 24-hour fitness center. A community of faith with church and youth programs. Auto dealers, bowling, theater, farm implement and agronomy centers. Banks, retail and service businesses, a radio station, and much more. With employment and housing available. Welcome to the City of Ada to work, raise a family, and relax. Contact the City of Ada for more information.
Rock Solid Concrete. Give them a call at 701-238-4523 to get a free estimate on all your concrete projects. Services provided are, but not limited to, decorative stamp patios, decorative stamp sidewalks, new and replacement driveways and sidewalks, garage, shop, and shed pad floors, and residential and commercial flat work. They would love to sit down with you and find a plan that works best for your projects. Call Rock Solid Concrete at 701-238-4523.
Inside the Shield Center as they get ready to put 18 more minutes of basketball on the clock. It's West Fargo Cheyenne up by 13 here in the EDC Girls Basketball Tournament. Emily Schrema will do the honors to get things going here in the second half as you're watching it live right here on your live event. Ball goes right-hand side to Shorma. Shorma at the right wing takes a ball screen with a Kim, Hodel, Schrema, and Mavold, the original starting 5 here for Shanley. And the Deacons go right inside to Mezekua Kim. She's got 6. West Fargo Cheyenne will answer with Breidenbach, left-hand side with the basketball. Brooke Johnson, interior Metcalf, now to Sanders, now to Manson. That's also the original starting 5. Thank you, Cheyenne, on the ball movement. All back up top here to Breidenbach, between the circles, now at the left of the key here. A show come through on the UCLA Cup. Ball gets reversed around the horn now to Manson. Manson's hit a couple threes so far today. Breidenbach takes a ball screen. A little hesitation, dribble spins on Mavold, lost it, and a turnover. That's going to go to Fargo Shanley. Turnover number 3 by West Fargo Cheyenne. Deacons now down by 11. Get the score, get the stop. That's what you have to do in basketball when you're trailing. Just get mini runs or just try to go on one big run. When it was 14-7 Shanley with 11 minutes left to play in the first half, the Mustangs outscored the Deacons 28 to 8 to close out the end of the first half. But Shanley, they're coming on sniping to start the second. Mavold from the left wing. She's got 10. Her second made 3. So the Deacons, a little 5-0 run to start the second half and back to single digits. Metcalf left wing. She hangs, shoots, and she gets it off the backboard. Metcalf with her second made 3. She's got 10. We saw Wahpeton hit a couple of threes from the backboard. Not sure if that was called or not. This one will go Shorma, right wing three-pointer. Got it to go! Maggie Shorma will hit the triple here. She's got 5. And now for West Fargo Cheyenne, they'll bring it in the front court. Left wing is Breidenbach. Breidenbach takes a ball screen. Left-hand side to Metcalf. Metcalf will handle it, reverse it back to Breidenbach here. Breidenbach lost it, and it's going to be a turnover as Fargo Shanley will handle the rock. Deacons right now with the basketball bucket here to make it a 2-possession contest. Mavold takes the ball screen, gives it back to Hodel. Schrema posting up on the interior. Emily spins on the inside of the paint. Shot is off the mark, no. Rebound off of Sanders here of West Fargo Cheyenne. As Cheyenne will handle the basketball here. This one will be up top to Strema. Strema goes hard to the 10. Her blocked shot there by Metcalf. And the board comes the other way with it now for West Fargo Cheyenne. This one will go to Breidenbach. Open there to the left wing is Johnson on the baseline. Three-pointer is short, and Mezekua Kim gets the rebound. Other end of the floor now is Fargo Shanley, as this one is going to be with Hannah Hodel. Hodel to the top, right-hand side now to Shorma. Shorma has it pickpocketed away, and West Fargo Cheyenne's going to run in transition here with Dick, left-handed layup for two. Brenna Dick with 13 points now to lead the floor for West Fargo Cheyenne, and just like that, the Mustangs yet again have another answer. To take a look at Brenna's stats throughout this season and just see this type of performance and where it lies throughout the year as Hodel's tied up with underneath, and we're going to get a jump ball possession. Goes to West Fargo Cheyenne, so a turnover on the Deacons. Brenna this season has hit double digits a handful of times, averaging 13 points per contest. Her season high 31 against Wahpeton. That came back on January the 20th. This one, left-handed layup and one for Breidenbach. Breidenbach with the and one opportunity here for West Fargo Cheyenne. She's got 7. Mayvold will pick up the foul, her third and the team's first here. Free throw will be off the mark as Strema will get the rebound. But West Fargo Cheyenne has answered after a quick 5-0 run to start for Fargo Shanley in the second half. West Fargo Cheyenne able to come right back with the basketball and get back up by double digits here at 12. Hannah Hodel, left wing ball gets skipped right-hand side. That goes to Mayvold. Mayvold on the interior to Hakim. 7-footer, good for 2. Nice little two-man game with Hodel, Hannah, Kim. Hakim with 4 points in the first half, 4 points here in the second. Deacons right now trailing it by 10. Breidenbach dribble entry, trying to post up Metcalf on the inside, as that'll be with Dick. Left-hand side now is going to be Breidenbach, 3 on the way, and she's going to get the shooter's roll. Peyton Breidenbach in double figures. That's her second made 3, the third of the tournament, and the Mustangs are back up by 13. That was their lead to start this second half, so we played 4 minutes, and the Mustangs have stayed even Steven. Shorma, left wing with the basketball between the circles now to Mayvold. Mayvold will handle it there. Back to Shorma. Shorma to Mayvold. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Strema right wing for the answer 3. Got it to go. Emily Strema now with 6. And both teams are starting to hit it from beyond the arc. Breidenbach with it between the circles here. Right wing. Leaves it to the baseline now to Brooke Johnson. Back to Breidenbach on the interior here for Cheyenne. This one shot is off the mark, no good, and a rebound comes down to the Shanley Deacons. Hannah Hodel in transition now with the basketball. Hodel's going to drive and kick action. Right-hand side to Mayvold. Back up top to Strema. Strema reverse it to Shorma, left wing. Takes a ball screen inside the three-point line. Jumper, got it to go. Maggie Shorma now with 8 points here for Fargo Shanley. Check that, make it 7. Shorma now with 7. This one goes to the right-hand side for West Fargo Cheyenne. Back up top now to Sanders. Sanders leaves it right wing to Breidenbach. Breidenbach goes hard down the paint, left-handed runner for 2. Peyton Breidenbach, have yourself a half. 7 points in the half, 12 in the contest. And Fargo Shanley will handle it in the front court, down by 10. Hannah Hodel, right-hand side, crossing over, spins, looking on the interior, pops it past to Hakim. Hakim throws it up and gets fouled. Sanders will pick up the foul. This will be her third, team's first, as Hakim goes to the free throw line. Mezekua, 63% free throw shooter on the season, will go on the line to shoot 2. Free throw attempts on the first one is good. Second free throw attempt upcoming here is Bryn McNeely will check into the contest for Fargo Shanley. For West Fargo Cheyenne, they'll answer here with Elena Holder. Also, Olivia Manson back on the floor here for the Mustangs. Hakim, second free throw attempt on the way. Got it to go. Hakim in double digits now with 10. She has scored now 10 or more in over 12 games here this season. And Shanley, more importantly right now, back with an 8. Top of the key here for Cheyenne, left-hand side. Back, and there's almost a turnover. Manson back up top will handle it here for the Mustangs. Ball gets reverse left wing. That's to Haas. Looking for it on the interior to Metcalf. Nothing there. Brenna Dick with the basketball. Back to Haas to the left baseline. Shot clock at 10. We'll handle it. Bounce pass right wing now. That'll be Holder. Top of the key. Metcalf 3 on the way off the front iron. Ball gets tapped around right to Brenna Dick. Right-handed layup is off the mark, and a board to handle Hodel. Hodel with the basketball, working with potentially having 10 rebounds by the time this night is done. Shrema, left wing, 16-footer short. Caitlin will get the board here for West Fargo Cheyenne. 12 minutes left to play here in regulation as Cheyenne leaves it to Manson. Back up top between the circles here on the reversal to Metcalf. Metcalf goes to baseline. Three-pointer on the way off the iron, no, and we have a foul here on Olivia Manson trying to grab the rebound. Manson will pick up the foul. That'll be her second and the team second as Shorma will check in for Jetta Mayvold. Still to come, we'll get to our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Recap what happened earlier between Wapaton and West Fargo. Take a look ahead at Davies and Red River and get to our RDK Enterprises player or also play of the contest. We like to kind of switch that one out back and forth. In Wapaton's case, the play of the game was the free throw line. The Huskies just took well advantage from the line, and you could say the same for West Fargo Cheyenne, particularly in the first half. Mezakua Kim, that shot is off the mark. Rebound goes to Metcalf, but then a turnover. Hannah Hodel with the basketball, driving kick action to McNeely just inside the line. That shot is off. Ball tapped around again, and good job by Metcalf as she lost balance. Gave it to a teammate there in Breidenbach. 11 minutes left to play. Open is Breidenbach. She'll step into a three. That one rattles out. Rebound still loose underneath with it with Cheyenne. That's with Haas. Ball goes to Manson. Left wing three on the way is long, and a board to Mezakua Kim. Well, things just kind of been stuck at that 8-point to 10-point margin for a good portion of this second half. Fargo Shanley will handle it with McNeely. McNeely, right-hand side is Shorma. Shorma looking for the up-and-over pass and a turnover here on Fargo Shanley. There was no deflection. Substitution, Aubrey Dew, a 5'8 junior, will check in here for Hannah Hodel as Hodel will check out. West Fargo Cheyenne shooting 37% from the floor, 25% from beyond the arc at 6 of 24. Shanley shooting 41% from the floor and 4 of 11 from beyond the arc at 36%. Inside, that goes to Haas. Backdoor on the little give-and-go action. Right-handed layup for Breidenbach for two. Peyton Breidenbach just continues to be a stat stuffer now with 14 points. She came in her first 2 games of this tournament with 9 points combined. Right-hand side for Aubrey Dew. Driving kick to Kim. Kim on the baseline. Back to Shorma. Shorma right of the key with the basketball. Now to 10 minutes left here. Shorma swirls one in from the right wing and a timeout on the floor. Maggie Shorma now in double digits with 10. That's her second made 3 and a timeout. 7-point deficit here for Fargo Shanley. It'll be Cheyenne's basketball when we return here on your live event.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will be holding our Hillsboro Operator Clinic Monday, March 21st. To register, visit planterdoc.com. This clinic will provide the opportunity to brush up on monitor setup and operation of precision planting systems. RDK Enterprises Operator Clinic, Monday, March 21st at our Hillsboro store. We look forward to visiting with you. To see the agenda and register for this event, visit planterdoc.com.
It's the EDC Girls Basketball Tournament here on your live event, a state qualifying matchup between West Fargo Cheyenne and Fargo Shanley. The Mustangs 19-4 on the season. Fargo Shanley, they're 12-10, and for West Fargo Cheyenne trying to get back to state for the third time in program history. Fargo Shanley trying to get back to state. They've made it every year since 2010 outside of 2018, but one of the more consistent programs in Class A girls basketball. Right now everyone's chasing Century, as Century has really owned it as of late in terms of a state title run. Century won it last season. Shanley and Devils Lake made it here to the state championship game before COVID called off everything in 2020, and Century won it in 2019 and 2018. So again, the Patriots have won 3 out of 4 out west. Shanley and Devils Lake, they dubbed themselves co-champs here as they were able to get through the semifinals. This one will go with Dick off the mark, no good. Rebound comes down to Maggie Shorma. Fargo Shanley now with the basketball with Dew in the front court here. Let's Fargo Sheyenne. We've seen that man defense continue throughout. Shanley again, it's kind of switched throughout the game. Shrema to the left block off the window. No. Shrema tries to poke the basketball away from a Mustang player can as Metcalf gets the rebound. Breidenbach in the front court now, leaves it to Manson on the right baseline here. Back up top, reverse around the horn to Metcalf. Metcalf will rip it through, gives a little pass, three-pointer by Dick, got it to go! Brenna Dick with a sweet 16, her first made 3 of the tournament, and the Mustangs are up by 10. McNeely to Shrema. Shrema will handle the rock there, leaves it right-hand side to Shorma. Shorma at the right baseline, now to McNeely. McNeely with a jab step, driving kick to Shorma. Right pocket 3 for the answer off the front iron. McNeely's tied up with, and we're going to have a foul here. And if this is on Manson, Olivia's going to pick up her third. And it is. Olivia Manson will pick up the foul. That's going to be her third and the team's third. Fargo Shanley right now with 1 team foul. Deacons with 3 timeouts remaining. West Fargo Cheyenne with 4. Fargo Shanley down by 10 with the basketball right now with McNeely. McNeely leaves it up top to Shrema. Shrema right of the key. 3-pointer on the way off the front iron and a board to West Fargo Cheyenne and Sanders. West Fargo Cheyenne and Brenna Dick. She's been the X factor here today for the Mustangs. Bounce pass on the inside, looking for a wing and looking for Metcalf, stolen away by Shorma. As it goes the other end of the floor here. Right wing. Now to Shorma. Shorma takes a ball screen back up top to Dew. Dew looks to spin as she does rip through. Gives it to Hakim. Ball gets tapped out to McNeely. Ball goes across the paint and Olivia Manson comes up with the steal. West Fargo Cheyenne playing some gritty defense here in the last couple of minutes. Cheyenne with Dick. Right-handed layup. No. Rebound to Emily Shrema. And the Deacons need a bucket. Down by 10. 8 minutes to play. Time running out for Fargo Shanley. If you're a Mustang fan, you're saying time's not going enough. Right-hand side to Shorma. Shorma looks for a ball screen, takes one there from Mezuku Hakim. Shorma then somehow was able to flip a pass there to a teammate in Shrema. With it there is going to be Aubrey Dew. Back around the horn, 6 seconds on the shot clock. McNeely, right wing 3 on the way. Off the back tab and a board by Sanders. Sanders with the rebound, and the Deacons come up empty again. And we've said the single digits in terms of shot clock a lot here when Shanley's had the basketball. Credits to Cheyenne defense. Little give and go action. Breidenbach spins, hangs, shoots, and gets fouled. Peyton Breidenbach, she's 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Will go to the line to shoot. 2 upcoming. The foul will come on McNeely, her first, and the team's second. As Breidenbach goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. 14 points in the contest here for Peyton. Free throw attempt number 1 is good now with 15. Some of the Cheyenne boys basketball team in the high school student section here as they will play later tonight at 7:45 against Davies in a EDC championship game. Free throw attempt number 2 here for Breidenbach, trying to extend this Mustang lead. Up by 11 and now make it 12. Breidenbach with 16, Brenna Dick with 16. That's 32 of the 54 by just those 2 players here for the Mustangs. As Cheyenne will leave it left-hand side. This will be with McNeely. Back up top, interior now to Shrema. Shrema's going to rip it through. Left-handed shot partially deflected. No, Sanders gets the rebound. West Fargo Cheyenne in the front court now will leave it left-hand side. This one to Metcalf over Shrema. That shot is going to be long. A rebound comes down to Mezuku Hakim. And the Deacons right now down by 12 will handle it in the front court on the United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. Shrema left wing to McNeely. McNeely back to Hodel. Coming off a staggered screen here is Mavold. Right wing 3 on the way. That one's off the mark. Rebound though by Hakim. Bounce pass Shrema inside the paint for 2. Emily Shrema, she's got 8. Give the rebound to Hakim, and the Deacons are back within 10. Right-hand side for Cheyenne. They go to the baseline now to Sanders. Sanders on the right wing, around the horn here on this little 4-out flex offense by the Mustangs. Sanders asking for it on the inside over Hakim for 2 points. Carson Sanders has 6, and just like that, Cheyenne able to answer yet again with 6:20 left here in this half. This one, high post touch to Hakim. Hakim looking on the interior, nothing there. Hakim looking on the inside one more time. Now it goes to baseline Hodel. Hodel will handle the basketball, takes the ball screen here. Hodel goes hard down the paint, rip through, layup off the mark, and we do have a foul as Hannah Hodel will go to the free throw line. Hodel with 6 points in the game. The foul coming here on Cheyenne. This will be on Metcalf. That'll be Maya's third and the team's fourth. Free throw attempt here by Hodel as she goes to the line. Shooting 2 for Shanley. First one is good for Hannah Hodel. Really good volleyball player as well for the Fargo Shanley Deacons. They're libero this year. 5'8" senior guard. You have the senior forward as well of Emily Schrema. And then 3 sophomores in the starting lineup here for Fargo Shanley. Hodel goes 2 of 2 from the line. As Fargo Sheyenne, for their starters, they're going to bring everybody back except Olivia Manson. Johnson, Sanders, Metcalf, and Breitenbach, all juniors. The question is, though, who can still dance to Bismarck on Thursday? Mayville gets the steal. Mayville down the inside, and we're going to get a foul here, and 2 shots upcoming. Breitenbach will get called for the foul. Her first, team's 5th, and Jenna Mayville goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. Close to a 50% free throw shooter on the season here is Mayville. 2 shots upcoming here for the sophomore. Jetta misses that free throw opportunity. Checking in will be Brooke Johnson. Coming out will be Breitenbach. Fargo Shanley right now shooting 5 of 8 from the line. West Fargo Sheyenne 13 of 14 from the charity stripe. Mayville able to hit that one now with 11 points. As Haas will check in, as Lauren Fagerlin will check out. Deacons got it down to 9 here with under 6 minutes to play. A dangerous pass. Sanders does a nice job climbing the ladder for that one. Gives a give and go. This one goes to Dick right down the paint. Right-handed layup and a foul on Fargo Shanley. Dick will go back to the free throw line here for West Fargo Sheyenne. The foul comes on Mayville, her 4th, and the team's 3rd here for Fargo Shanley. At the line, here goes Brenna. Brenna able to make free throw attempts number 1. Second one on the way with 17 points. And she gets the shooter's roll. Brenna Dick now 9 of 9 from the free throw line. 18 points to lead the floor here for West Fargo Sheyenne. At a timeout on the floor, we'll break with them. West Fargo Sheyenne leads it by 11 on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard.
Red River Valley Speedway, what a great place to let your heart race. Excitement second to none. Every Friday night you're gonna feel alright. Your destination for family fun.
Friday night racing returns this spring. Log on to RedRiverValleySpeedway.com for more information.
Red River Valley Speedway, the fastest high bank dirt track in the upper Midwest.
Back inside the Shield Center, Fargo Shanley is trailing by 11 after a timeout by West Fargo Sheyenne and head coach Kenyon Wingenbach. The Mustangs will have 3 timeouts remaining, currently with 5 team fouls. On the opposite side for Fargo Shanley, they have 3 team fouls with 3 timeouts remaining for the Deacons, respectively. Here, winner will play in the State Girls quarterfinals on Thursday night at 7 o'clock against the loser of Minot and Bismarck Century out in the Bismarck Event Center Exhibit Hall on Thursday. Wahpeton is the 4. Now we're going to find out who's going to be the 3 with the final 5 minutes and change. High post touch to Shorma. Shorma takes a couple of dribbles. Right-hand scoop. Reverse shot is off the bottom of the rim. And a rebound to West Fargo Sheyenne here with Peyton Breitenbach. Breitenbach will handle it. Right-hand side now to Caitlin Haas. To the wing to Sanders. Sanders looking for the little UCLA cut. Gives it up top now to Metcalf. Around the horn, this will be with Brooke Johnson. Johnson bounce pass left wing. Breitenbach's in a drive kick. This one coming 3 on the way by Haas is off the mark, and a rebound comes down to Jenna Mayville. Fargo Shanley right now with the remaining 5 minutes can ill afford to have a handful of bad possessions here in consecutive order. McNeely bounce pass inside Metcalf, jumps the passing lane, and a steal with Sanders. Breidenbach going to come the other way with it now for West Fargo Cheyenne. She takes the ball screen, driving kick action, back up top. Sanders, top of the key, open three. Off the back tab, long rebound. Hannah Hodel pops it past to Shorma. Shorma tries to beat everybody down the floor. Hang shoot shot is off the mark, no good. It's still loose underneath, and Cheyenne will come up with it. The Deacons have had some really good looks on the interior. Just couldn't go in the last couple of possessions. Cheyenne, however, just sees the clock continue to wind, up by 11 now with nearly 4 minutes to play in regulation. Ball gets skipped up top to Breidenbach here with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Breidenbach takes the ball screen, goes hard down the paint, left-handed layup for two. Peyton Breidenbach now with 18 points here for West Fargo Cheyenne. Shanley will go the other way with Bryn McNeely, as McNeely will handle it at the top of the key right-hand side. This will be with it with Mavold inside to Hakim, and a turnover here. Sanders will come up with it. West Fargo Cheyenne could have an early dagger with a made field goal here. Cheyenne, Breidenbach goes right to the tin. Her shot gets blocked by Shorma, and the Deacons get a defensive stand. But right now, Fargo Shanley is going to have to hit the transition button here. A team that doesn't necessarily like to get up and down the court and run a lot, but they're going to need it right now chasing this contest. Hannah Hodel leaves it left wing. Mabel three off the heel of the rim, and a board comes down to Breidenbach here for West Fargo Cheyenne. And Coach Kenyon Wingenbach calling out the offense here, as Breidenbach takes the ball screen with Metcalf. She'll shoot the right wing three off the front iron. Ball will go to Fargo Shanley. Schramer back in the contest for the Deacons. Manson in the game for West Fargo Cheyenne. Alongside with her, you have Brenna Dick. The story has been the 1-2 combination of Breidenbach and Brenna Dick here in this contest for the Mustangs. Those two have themselves two really nice performances in the state qualifier. Dick with 18 points. She's 9 of 9 from the free throw line with 3 rebounds, and Breidenbach has 18 points, 3 assists, 3 steals, 7 made field goals here for Breidenbach, who's 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Fargo Shanley Hodel with it. That goes right through the hands of Dew, who gets the ball right back here. Uses up that dribble. Now it goes to Schramer. Schramer's going to try to drive on Metcalf. Does left-handed layup. No. Ball gets deflected, and the Mustangs will handle it here. Dick up the floor. This goes to Manson. Right-handed layup for 2. Manson now with 8 points, and the Mustangs have 62. 15-point lead here for West Fargo Cheyenne. Hodel goes down the other end of the floor. That shot is off the mark. Rebound goes to Metcalf here. And for West Fargo Cheyenne, they're going to put the pedal to the metal right now as they go left-hand side to Brenna Dick. Runner from the baseline, and that's an and one. The exclamation point for Brenna Dick. 20 on the evening. The foul will come here on Aubrey Dew. That's going to be her first and the team's fourth. And right now, when you take a look over at these respective benches, this is what a state qualifying game does. When you're winning, smiles, you know that you're going to have practice coming up on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in terms of group chats and able to get some emails and text messages on the opposite side. You know your season's going to come to a close, and the last time you leave that locker room will be the last time that this team from top to bottom will be together. Ball goes to the right-hand side of Dew. Dew will handle it, pops it past Nato Hodel. Shot clock to 10. Schramer, high post touch. Gives it to Dew, right baseline, interior to Hakim. Hakim off the window for 2 and a timeout by Steve Jacobson. Mezaku Hakim down with 12 points on our United Savings Credit Union scoreboard. The Mustangs lead it by 15 in a state qualifying match here on your live event.
The City of Hillsborough welcomes you with opportunities to build, grow, live, and work in the Hillsborough community. With the City of Hillsborough Renaissance Zone, new businesses and entrepreneurs can use to start a business. The time for you to consider Hillsborough is now. Come see us, make the drive, and visit the City of Hillsborough. Contact city offices or visit www.hillsborough-nd.com. Small town, big opportunity. Experience Hillsborough.
At the half, West Fargo Cheyenne led 35-22, and they've taken a couple of good shots from Shanley. A 5-0 run to start. The Deacons able to get it back within 8 as the closest it's been here in the last 6-7 minutes, but West Fargo Cheyenne just been a little bit too much. They have disrupted Fargo Shanley's offense, and what Red River did to Cheyenne last night is kind of what Cheyenne's pulling off against Shanley right now. The Deacons, with this result, would finish 12-11 on the season. And since 2010, this would just be the second time they were unable to make the state tournament. For West Fargo Sheyenne, they would improve to 20-4 on the year. It's already a program record in wins with 19 here this season, so this would add on to it. Their best place in state is 4th in 2019 and a chance to try to surpass that here. Cheyenne, with this result, would play the loser of Century or Minot on Thursday night at 7 o'clock from the exhibit hall in Bismarck. This one up top around the horn. Manson to the left baseline here for West Fargo Sheyenne. This gives it back to Manson. Right-hand side to Metcalf. Metcalf will handle it between the rings now, as this one will be with Brenna Dick. Dick at the top of the key, takes the ball screen there. Looks hard on the inside, crossing over right to left. Shot is up and shot is good. Carson Sanders now with 8 points in this contest, and the Mustangs just keep on piling on here with 75 seconds left to play in regulation. Hannah Hodl's gonna spin. Hodl looks on the inside, crossing over, hang, shoot inside the paint, shot is off. No, Hodl with the offensive rebound, put back, gets it to go. Hannah Hodl now with 10 points, working on a double-double performance with those rebounds as well. Shanley again not gonna really chase the game right now in terms of fouls. With a 15-point lead for Cheyenne, they don't even need to take a shot. Just milk some clock, get to your 20th win of the season, and get to your 3rd state tournament appearance in program history here for West Fargo Sheyenne. Mustangs, runner by Dick, that's good! Brenna Dick able to get another 2 points here for West Fargo Sheyenne, and there's a timeout here with head coach Steve Jacobson. And Steve Jacobson right now will make a couple of substitutions and allow his seniors to get recognized one more time here by the Deacons, as Hannah Hodl will check out here for Fargo Shanley. Hodl, a 5'8" senior guard for the Deacons. She will finish her last game here for the Deacons with 10 points, 10 rebounds. Emily Shrema will check out for her final time, heading to Minot State to play collegiate basketball at Division II. Shrema will finish with 8 points and 6 rebounds here for Fargo Shanley. Deacons right-hand side now will handle it here. This one from the right wing, three-pointer on the way off the front iron, no good there on the shot. Rebound comes back, Shorma, right wing, baseline jumper, no. Mezakua Kim will try to grab that one, and we have a foul, and this will be on the floor, and that'll be the 6th foul here on West Fargo Sheyenne. Coming up on our post-game show, we'll get to our Enbridge Energy player of the game, take a look at the final numbers here from a victorious Mustang or two, and also get to our RDK Enterprises play of the contest as well. Cheyenne with Manson's going to get the rebound, and for the 3rd time in program history, the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs are dancing to the state tournament. 68-51 is your final. Shanley will finish the season 12-11 overall, while on the opposite side for West Fargo Cheyenne, they will improve to 20-4. Our post-game show is coming up next here on your live event.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
It's a family-oriented community.
It's a great community to raise kids in a family.
They're a safe place to raise a family, and can go four-wheeling on the trails or kayaking down the river.
Just more than knowing the family that's here, it's getting to know new neighbors.
We wanted to be somewhere that was community-oriented, and this felt just perfect.
As we come here on our post-game show, join us is Peyton Breidenbach, the 5'8 junior guard. Her and Brenna Dick were the 1-2 combinations as Peyton finishes with 18 points. And first and foremost, Peyton, hey, you're going dancing one more time as you get to go to the Bismarck Event Center. Talk about this performance from your team from top to bottom to beat Fargo Sheyenne.
Well, we just wanted to leave it all out on the floor. Whether we were going to lose or not, we wanted to just give it our all, and I think we really did that. We played to our potential, and we didn't see that yesterday, but this game we really just left it all on the court, and I'm just really proud of all my teammates.
Talk about the defensive play that you were able to hold Fargo Sheyenne in this contest to 51 points. You know, you kind of do what Red River did to you, so to speak, last night. How big was it from a defensive effort to get after the Deacons tonight?
It's really great. They have two really good big posts they have, and we really tried our best. Sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yep.
But Maya took away Shrima's left, and she just was working really hard. She stayed out of foul trouble, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, just great defensive effort overall.
Final thing for you, how fun is that locker room going to be here in a couple of moments when you're able to go in there and know that you're going to Bismarck?
It's going to be awesome. We can't wait to celebrate. I can't believe it. It's really fun.
Hey, Peyton, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck moving forward in Bismarck next week, okay?
Thank you so much.
Peyton Breidenbach with us here as we will allow her to come off the floor, and we'll bring in head coach Kenyon Wingenbach with us here. Congratulations again, Peyton, on the win with 18 points. Her and Brenna Dick was that 1-2 combination here for the West Fargo Sheyenne Mustangs as we bring in now first-year head coach for West Fargo Sheyenne. That's Kenyon Wingenbach. And Kenyon, first and foremost, congratulations. First year, you know, if you go way back in November and people would say, where would you find yourself? I think you would say at least have a chance in March at a state qualifier bare minimum. You guys found yourself. Give us the last 24 hours. I know it wasn't the offensive performance you wanted against Red River last night in the semis, but how about this team and the resiliency to come back here and hold Fargo Sheyenne to 51 points?
We have some amazing captains, some amazing leaders that were really disappointed after last night's loss, and it was a really tough locker room last night, and I told them, you know, we have to bounce back in the morning. We can't let Red River beat us 2 games in a row. And so I thought this morning at our shoot-around, those 4 kind of led the way, and it was Peyton, and it's Maya, and it's Lauren, and Olivia. And those 4 have kind of spearheaded us, and they've all followed their lead the whole year, and it's just been a great run.
Can you talk about the 1-2 combination of Peyton and Brenna here in this contest? I mean, I see the smile on your face when you saw Brenna get those first couple, and she went, let's see here, from the free throw line just to make sure, 9 of 10 from the free throw line as a team. You guys would go 15 of 17, but it seems like once the first one went down for Brenna, she kind of gained a lot of confidence there, Coach.
Yeah, we talked to Maya and Brenna before the tournament and just said, shoot your shots. You know, and Brenna and Maya both did that all 3 games. Unfortunately for Brenna, the first 2 games didn't go very well for her, but she knew I had the same message, and I knew she was just going to – she's kind of the X factor because she just brings a little bit different tempo, and she actually balances out Peyton. Peyton's very analytical, and she's kind of your true point guard. Brenna's just a racehorse. She's just going to go, and you don't know what she's going to do, but usually it's pretty good. And those 2 were huge. You have to make free throws and layups in tournament time, and last night we didn't, and tonight we did.
Talk about a racehorse. That's what you have in a Mustang right there to represent your school. Final thing for you, Kenyon. Going into next week, you know what it's all about, being in the state tournament at the Bismarck Event Center. You understand what it's going to take in the next couple of days, but just how exciting is the next 24 hours going to be for you guys? 3rd state tournament appearance. I know there's an opportunity just to continue to do some really good things. You've had the most wins in program history already, you know, now with 20 on the season, so you're just adding to it. What's the next step for this team?
We got to go compete next week, you know, and we didn't really set a lot of team goals. I said early our team goal was 18 wins, and we all kind of looked at each other like, I don't know if that's possible this year, but maybe next year. And then we just started getting on a roll, and this has been a dream come true for a lot of people in this program, including myself as a first-year head coach, and we're going to go try to make some noise in Bismarck, but it's fun to extend your season 1 more week, and everybody wants to get there, and only a handful of teams get to do it. And I thought getting the 2 seed is huge, and so the work we did during the season, I mean, we played the 7 seed WAP, and we played them tough, and they played us tough, and we just got through it, and now they're going to state, you know, and so we played 3 really tough. We probably had maybe the toughest road. Maybe Shanley did too with West Fargo, but I'm really proud of our kids. I'm excited for Bismarck.
It's going to be a lot of fun to see what the next week brings. Coach Wingenbach, thanks so much for your time and best of luck in the capital city next week.
I appreciate it.
That again, Kenyon Wingenbach, the head coach for the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs. We come back after this. We'll take a look at our final numbers and get to our player of the game. That's all coming up around the corner.
From too wet to too dry, we know Mother Nature has the final say on the crop. Count on Irie Insurance to help manage that risk. Irie Insurance has a proven track record with over 30 years of experience as a crop insurance leader. Protect your legacy with the right tools to do the job. Learn more at IrieInsurance.com or by calling your local agent in Devils Lake, Hillsboro, Hope, Mackville, Towner, and West Fargo.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Well, let's get right down to business here on our post-game show. Let's get to our Enbridge Energy player of the game. And it's the 1-2 combination again of Brenna Dick with 22 points. Peyton Breidenbach had 18. They combined for 50 of the 68 here for West Fargo Cheyenne. On top of that, did really well from the free throw line, 11 of 13 from the stripe. 3 made threes as well between Brenna Dick and Peyton Breidenbach, the 1-2 combination of our Energy Enbridge player of the game. Work has begun to replace line 3, and keeping everyone safe is Enbridge's top priority. Robust COVID-19 safety rules have been established for Enbridge employees because they want everyone home safe. Learn more by visiting enbridge.com/line3.us. And we go from our Enbridge Energy player of the game to our RDK Enterprises play of the game. And really, it's the free throw line here for West Fargo Cheyenne. In the first half, the difference was the fact that Cheyenne was 11 of 11 from the free throw line. They would finish 15 of 17 from the stripe, just 6 turnovers. Shanley, they would go 6 of 9 from the line with 15 turnovers. So the free throw line and turnovers, the 1-2 combination on our RDK Enterprises play of the game. RDK Enterprises will be holding their Hillsboro Operator Clinic on Monday, March the 21st. To register for more information, go to planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com, and check it out on Monday, March the 21st at their Hillsboro store. Fargo Shanley led by Mezagu Kim with 12 points, Mayvold with 11, Hannah Hodel with 10, and Maggie Shorma with 10. West Fargo Cheyenne led by the 22 by Brenna Dick, the 18 by Breidenbach, and the 10 points by Maya Metcalf. So we know this. Wahpeton, the 4 seed from the East. Cheyenne will be the 3 seed from the East. They will play on Thursday night at 7 o'clock out at the Bismarck Event Center. On behalf of Joey Hughes, I'm Chase Miller. Coming up next, it's the championship game featuring Fargo, Davies, and Red River on the girls' side. And then the boys' side will get things going underway at around 7:45 between Davies and West Fargo Cheyenne as well. Make sure you go to YourLiveEvent.com for exclusive coverage here of the EDC boys basketball and girls basketball tournaments.
Thank you.